We've got a new Scream 7 featurette to react to, plus DCU news and more news on other upcoming horror projects on today's edition of Movie News Daily. Let's get into it. What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Welcome back into JC's Movies, where you can see all kind of movie and TV show content with me, JC, here today to continue our Movie News Daily series. We continue to bring you movie and TV show news every weekday here, Monday through Friday, especially concerning comedy, superhero, and horror genres. So if those are up your alley or you just like movie news, take a second out, hit that subscribe button, get these videos directly into your feed as we continue to grow the channel here on JC's Movies. You can also help us out just by hitting that thumbs up button. Giving this video a like will help this video find more movie and TV show fans like you and me. And with that out of the way, and no further ado, let's dive in, starting with our reaction to this new Scream 7 featurette. And I know the Scream account shared this on social media, but I'm pulling it here from Bloody Disgusting. As they say here, it's so personal to me. Watch the new Scream 7 featurette, which celebrates original screenwriter Kevin Williamson's first time directing a Scream movie, which I am super hype about. Let's get it.
I've always thought it would be a wonderful thing to have Kevin Williamson direct. He knows these characters and these films better than anybody.
Oh, that's awesome.
Hello, Sydney. As the writer of the first one, the second one, the fourth one, it is so personal to me. And I was able to work with my hero, Wes Craven, who taught me everything. Action! People ask me all the time, have I always wanted to direct a Scream movie? It's like, yes, with all my heart. All right, one more. Now we're here at part 7. And
some new shots there.
To this. I've been planning this for a long time. It's going so far beyond my wildest dreams.
He's a very creative, engaging director.
He's a legend. This franchise wouldn't exist without him.
The fact that this is the first Scream that he's directing, there's no other Scream I would want to be a part of.
Let's go. Hey, and he wrote the third one. He wrote a script for the third one, just didn't the one that get made. That was Aaron Kruger. And who's coming back? Matthew Lillard. That featurette just got me more excited because I love Kevin Williamson. I love that he's coming back to direct this thing, and just everything involved there I think is huge. And we got some new shots there. The theater shots were all new. Somebody floating up above there in the theaters even. So some cool new shots there for Scream 7, and I like what we got detailed from that featurette, which leads me to this from Matthew Lillard, which is also from Bloody Disgusting, but he's teasing his return in a new chat with Entertainment Weekly, and this was his quote: "It didn't really matter to me in what capacity Kevin Williamson wanted me to come back. The reason I was so excited about it is because I had been fighting to come back. I was openly campaigning for years, and man, did we want you back as well, Matthew Lillard, especially after learning about that original Scream 3 script and how awesome that would have been. Stu lives. That's what I'm going to continue to push here, man. I'm hoping. Got my fingers crossed. Please, Stu lives." But excited about these quotes here from Matthew Lillard on Scream 7. And while we're at it, we may as well continue with the Matthew Lillard theme here, as he also has a company, Macabre Spirits, that has announced Ghostface Vodka, yet again from Bloody Disgusting here, which is a spirit that honors the legacy of Ghostface while standing on its own as a premium top shelf vodka. And you can buy this on February 9th, and here are a couple of images of what it looks like. The bottle looks pretty sweet there for Ghostface Vodka by Macabre Spirits, and then of course there's a picture of Matthew Lillard showcasing the bottle as well, which is pretty sweet. I don't drink, but that's almost worth it just to collect a bottle of Ghostface Vodka, just because it looks so sweet, and the fact that it's Matthew Lillard's company makes it all that better. But there's another piece of Matthew Lillard news, and I got one more for you. And that is him discussing his involvement in the new Carrie series that is being brought up by Mike Flanagan. This also from Bloody Disgusting, and he teases it a little bit here, saying so many things in the book that weren't in the original De Palma film are going to be included here in the Mike Flanagan Carrie series. And he tells Entertainment Weekly people are going to lose their minds, which is pretty sweet. And in this series, Summer H. Howell plays Carrie White, and Matthew Lillard will star as Principal Grail in the Mike Flanagan-led Carrie series. And from there, the last bit of horror news I have on the January 28th edition of Movie News Daily here is Evil Dead Burn, which is the new film in the Evil Dead franchise. This coming from Horror Universal. The official release date now confirmed to be July 24th, 2026. So hopefully this new Evil Dead film coming this summer will be a good one. From there, let's hit on a couple pieces of DCU news, starting off with a long rumored Batman rumor that's finally put to bed here by James Gunn. It's not going to happen. Robert Pattinson will not be included in the DCU in any capacity. It is Elseworlds. Matt Reeves' Batman universe is its own thing. He's got his Batverse. We got the DC universe. As someone asked James Gunn here on social media, is there a chance Robert Pattinson could play the DCU Batman even as a variant disconnected from the Matt Reeves movies? And simply, no, James Gunn states. So I know I love the Matt Reeves Batman movies too, but I think that, having it as its own separate thing is a good idea. I don't think the tones necessarily match up. So I'm not too mad about this. I'm excited to see what James Gunn does with Batman in his DCU separate from Matt Reeves' universe. And then lastly, we've been talking about Jason Momoa as Lobo lately. He was asked a little bit about the future of Lobo beyond the Supergirl movie. And basically, Jason Momoa says it hasn't quite been decided yet. Originally from Screen Rant here, discussing film, shared it on social media. And Jason Momoa's quote is, "I only know Lobo's in this one," referencing Supergirl, the movie that's coming out this year. And so we'll see what the future of all that holds. I would love for his own thing to be coming out. So, I would personally be surprised if this is the only Lobo appearance we get, whether that means we get a Lobo solo project or he appears as, a villain in a cadre of villains once the Justice League is formed. We'll see what happens, but I think, we would be remiss if we didn't get more than one appearance of Jason Momoa as Lobo, but we'll take what we can get, and excited for Supergirl to see him play that role this summer. And then just lastly, wanted to share this also from discussing film. The I Play Rocky movie will release on November 20th, 2026, which will be in theaters for the 50th anniversary of Rocky. It follows a young Sylvester Stallone and the dramatic journey it took to get Rocky made, which I think will be a pretty awesome story. Originally, this is from the Hollywood Reporter discussing film, shared in on social media. And we've talked about I Play Rocky in the past, but now we have a release date later this fall in November. We'll get to see I Play Rocky and get to see the journey that Sly had to go on to finally get Rocky made, which I think will make for a pretty cool film. But that will do it for our January 28th edition of Movie News Daily, as we are over the hump here on Hump Day with our Wednesday edition. Still a couple more shows to come at you with as we continue to bring you movie and TV show news every Monday through Friday here on JC's Movies. So as I said earlier, be sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If you like movies and TV shows, we'll keep you up to date on the news within those, especially in the superhero, comedy, and horror genre. And you've heard my opinions on some of the stuff that we covered here in this episode, but I'd love to hear yours. Drop it in the comment section. Anything you got there, anything that we talked about here, or anything you want to talk about movie or TV show related. Always enjoy chatting those things with you guys here on JC's Movies, and they help us continue to grow the channel. Having said that, I appreciate you tuning into this one, and I will catch you on the next one.